morning, everyone. I have a question for you guys because I am so annoyed. So I was trying to find romance novels to read, and I'm not a big fan of like ancient romance novels, like Chinese ancient romance novels. That's just not my thing. So I prefer modern romance, right? So I was looking through the different novels, buddy. Why do some of these have over 1,000 chapters? What could possibly be there? I get it if it's like martial arts related, or like, you're doing some type of, your power scaling or something. I get if that's 1,000 chapters. But buddy, this is a modern romance novel. They got married, they have children, they basically have their happy ever after. Guess how many chapters are left? Just so throw up a random like number. There's over 500 chapters left in the novel. Guys, what is there left to say? So yeah. Maybe burning stuff isn't my problem. It's probably related to the pan, because my mom's replaced it with a different pan, and this pan is so much better than the other one. You know how like after you use a pan for a long time, the bottom part isn't as, it's like it makes everything stick no matter how much oil you add. That was like basically what's going on, and that's probably why I burned my bacon, because I cooked these perfectly fine, right? I cooked these perfectly fine. There was like no burning, no nothing. I cooked bacon on it yesterday, and nothing was sticking to the pan. So yeah, maybe this is like a reminder to you guys, if something is going wrong with your pan and everything's sticking on it, it's time to replace it with a new pan. The weather's not bad. I thought it was gonna be like super hot today, but it's not. It's like between windy and then there's also the sun out, so it's like the perfect weather. The class is canceled, guys, so I don't have to go to class. We were supposed to have class today, but my professor's not feeling well. I forgot about soccer. We got them yesterday at TNT. Oh no. I wish they made these into like bigger bottles or something. You know, if they sell these type of like drinks in a bigger bottle, because these taste so good, but I always end up like finishing like 2 of them or maybe even 4 of them, depending how thirsty I am in a day. It's like, buddy, we have like a bigger version of it. I went to the mall, and I went there because last week I saw these like hair accessories, and I really kept thinking back on them. I'm like, wow, I really want those hair accessories. So I bought them. I bought this one. I was planning on buying one, but I really didn't, like, I was having trouble choosing. I literally stood there for maybe like 5 minutes trying to be like, which one should I get? So there's this one that I thought was really cool. And then there was this one, this black and white one, because I have a lot of black and white clothes. I was like struggling to choose because I was like, oh, maybe I should get the blue one, or it's like close to blue. But the problem was that one, I have no clothes that match that color. And then I was like, you know what, I can get the purple one. But the purple one, for some reason, you know how there's like, you can just like see the colors? The purple one had these like little holes that you can see like these clips on. And I was like, oh, I don't like how that looks. So I didn't get those. I got these 2 though. And then since today, I feel like there was something going on. It was like, oh, you can get a free product. And so I chose this free product that I got, which is pretty cool. I have no idea how to use it though. Hair accessory. I don't know how this is tied like this. The hair accessory. I feel like I need to stop buying hair accessories if not gonna use them. Because I feel like I keep buying hair accessories and they're always sitting there on my, like, in my bathroom, and then my hair is always like straight down. So yeah, it's great. But at least it looks cute. I was like struggling between this one and a different blue one. But I chose pink instead because it's really cute. Look at this dog that's eating popcorn. Oh right, another thing also happened while I was waiting for my class to start. So I was sitting there minding my business, scrolling on TikTok, and someone came out of nowhere and they're like, oh, are you a Canadian citizen? Or like, do you live in Canada, or something along those lines? And I was like, yeah, I do live here. And so they were like, oh, do you want to sign up for this program where you can basically, I think it's like building real skills so it can help you find jobs later on. It's basically connecting you to employers, and you can earn money, like you can earn AirPods, I'm pretty sure. And then I thought she said that we had to pay $600. I was like, what type of scam is this? But looking into like the paper she gave me, this paper, it says I can earn $600. So I guess we'll check it out. I signed up for everything, but I'm not sure I'm gonna get in or not. So we'll see. I don't know anything. I'm not like losing anything. And they also said no experience required. So I want to see what that's like. Hopefully I get selected so I can get the free AirPods or get free money, but who knows. You know, maybe I should have grabbed a different thing instead of this hair tie, because I'm not a big fan of like this thing. You know how they basically tie it? I'm not a big fan of that. I wish it was just like circular, or it was like connected instead of just tying it together. I don't know what's going on, but I'm feeling very panicked. So that's great. It's so random too, because I was like perfectly fine. I was playing some games, and then suddenly just this overwhelming emotion came over me. I don't know what's going on. Putting these stickers on here was a mistake. It easily pops off when I turn the page, but it looks cute, you know, it's like a border. These also sometimes pop off. You see, this one's missing. We're here at Canada Day, and look how many people there are. It's crazy. Oh, they're talking. I think they're taking pictures, showing you the nave. We got free sandwiches, I guess. Time to go down this road. See how many people there are. It's crazy. Oh. Yeah, it's just like food areas. It's like more over there.
Visitors are very much part of the journey, driven on by the desire to succeed.
For red and flags. I'll try if this tastes good or not. It's like, what's that thing called again? It tastes like cold chocolate. It almost like bread. I'm confused what's in here, but I feel like it's just indigenous art. See? This is art that you can probably buy. So cute. Why is it suddenly sprinkling? It was like so sunny earlier. Oh, it's wet. Here's a recap of what everything happened during Canada Day, because I didn't end up talking a lot. I just like literally showed you random clips. So basically what happened was we went to the festival, or whatever place that Canada Day normally celebrates, and there wasn't really much to see. I didn't have high expectations because last year we didn't get anything free. We got nothing was exciting. It was just like, you know, selling stuff. That's literally what Canada Day was last year. I feel like I have a vlog on it last year, so you can check that out if you want. I'm not sure like where it is, but you know, you guys figure it out. And then, so I wasn't having high expectations this year. But to my surprise, it was like, it didn't exceed my expectations, but it was like a little higher than my expectations. We got like free food, that one little circular snack thing. And we also got, you know, random stickers and random stamps and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. But it was just like from the fire department or from the police. And I was like, okay. And then that was basically it. We looked around and people were singing, people were like, you know, watching FIFA. And that was basically it. I was like, okay, that's kind of lame. So we went to T&T and we just bought some stuff. And then my mom was like, you want to go to Superstore? So we went to Superstore, and this is where things went down, okay? I was so angry during Superstore because, okay, it was normal when we went to Superstore. We bought our stuff, we checked the prices, and then my mom was like, oh, shoot, these mangoes are more expensive than it should be. You know how mangoes, like, normally you assume, oh, this is the amount for how many pounds it is. It's gonna cost this much for like 1 pound, right? And so she assumed it was that, but instead it was like, oh, it wasn't the pound, it was like kilograms or something. And so she would have to pay more money than originally she thought she had to pay. She had to pay. So, oh my god, that made no sense. But so yeah, so I was like, okay, we're gonna turn these mangoes, because there's no way you can buy cheaper mangoes. So why would you go here? You basically tricked people by like not including if it's pounds or kilograms. Completely different measurements, right? Like weights. So I was like, you know what, we gotta figure out, let's go home now. And then when we're going home, my mom was checking the receipt, and she was like, why did these contact solutions cost, like, why did they miscalculate it a couple of cents, which is a couple of dollars, because we got like several of the contact solutions. And so I was like, you know what, my mom was fine with like just like not returning it, but I was like really annoyed. I was like, buddy, I'm so annoyed that they like didn't put anything for the mangoes. Let's just get our money back. And I literally walked back because we're so near where the public transport is. We can literally go home by then. But I was like, you know what? Let's go back. Let's go walk back to that store and get our money back. And I feel like one of the workers probably saw me really angry or something, because they give us back. They did give back the money, but then they go check. We literally walked around the store, making sure, like, taking pictures of everything, making sure, like, they didn't miscalculate anything. So that was the only thing they miscalculated. But yeah, I got my money back. And then we also got a discount on the product, which was a pretty good discount. But yeah, pretty chill. And then we were quite happy afterwards, because, you know, discount was basically making the product a couple dollars rather than, you know, the original price, which was good. But it was really annoying, because how do you miscalculate? How do you scan something and scanning something resulted in the product price being wrong? Like, what's going on? You know, the product wasn't even on sale. So I don't know how that even happened. That's such a strange situation.